I'm Elder Anderson. Hey guys, I have close to 7 months in the mission, serving in Independencia and Salta, Argentina. What else? With that, my mission is great. Had some baptisms. We're looking forward to having a marriage this week, and I've learned a lot of things. For your preparation, you guys should help the missionaries, serve with them, should go to church, take the sacrament, pray, read, things like that. Yeah, but I believe that. Oh! Well, see you later, guys.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? I'm Elder Heiner and I'm serving in the Texas Houston South Mission. I've been out on my mission for a little over 6 months now. I've really enjoyed my mission so far up to this point, but I would like to let you guys all know that it is a challenge. There's nothing easy about a mission. It's very tough, but it's super rewarding. What I really love about this mission that I'm serving in is that it's a really unique blend of both Spanish and English. So I was called to serve as a Spanish-speaking missionary, and it's super awesome because there are a ton of Hispanic people here that we teach and we talk to on a daily basis, and I'm always switching forth back between English and Spanish, and it's just super cool. I get to experience like all the stuff from back home, all the like cool fast food restaurants and all that, but I also get all the Spanish culture at the same time. So I've really enjoyed it here so far. One of my favorite stories so far is definitely when I met I met this kid in a trailer park, and he came up to us. We were just walking through the trailer park, and he said, "Hey, are you guys the elders? I remember you because you taught my brother a while ago and he was baptized in your church." And it was super cool because this kid would later go on to become one of our investigators, and he and his sister were ultimately baptized just this last December. And it was just a super amazing experience. And to make it even better, an hour after we met this kid, a less active member also drove up in a car and while we were just walking through the trailer park and said, "Hey, are you the missionaries? I want to come back to church. I've been a less active member for 16 years now, but I think it's time to come back." And as just these so many amazing experiences on my mission so far, it's truly indescribable. I've learned so much, and I've really just enjoyed every minute of my mission. I know that this is the Lord's work, and I've seen it as I've gone through my mission. You know, you're out all day. Sometimes sometimes there's no success. But all you can do is just keep trying your hardest and to love everyone, and like I know that my true purpose as a missionary is to help others come unto Christ and to love everybody, and I just want everybody to be able to experience all the wonderful blessings that we experience as members. And I know that through sharing the gospel we can help so many of our brethren and sisters come back to God eventually and receive all the wonderful blessings that He has for them. Really encourage you guys to go on a mission because it is such an amazing experience. And
hello, Tassajara Ward. I was asked to make this video about my mission, so I'll share a little bit with you today. My name's Elder Lanny. I'm currently serving in the France-Lyon mission, which includes the southern half of France, including the French-speaking part of Switzerland. I'm currently in Dijon, which is in the northernmost sector of our mission. Really fun place. This is my new companion, Elder Suisse. Anyways, Interesting facts: France is the world capital of cheese and known for its gastronomy. Dijon's known for mustard. If you've ever heard of Dijon mustard, it comes from here. Besides that, France is a beautiful place. I've never been served in a ville here, in a town here, that wasn't surrounded by beautiful countrysides, and that wasn't 5 minutes away from just pure nature. So that's one of my favorite parts of France. I know this is a beautiful world God has created for us. So just follow the Spirit. As we do so, we will see success in our missions. You will experience challenges. Some of these may include stress on the work and trying to overcome the different anxiety or different difficulties that come in with the mission, opposition at times. But as we persevere through it, as we trust in God, and as we hold on to the fact that we will never return home until we've finished our work here, that we will do everything that He's asked us to do because we love Him and cherish our Father, He will help us through everything. I've seen that throughout my mission. I've been through some hard times, that's true, but been through some really hard times, but God has made me to make it through it. I know that you guys can make through it, anything that comes your way. Just rely on the Lord. I want to leave with my testimony that I know this church is true. I know that Joseph Smith is a prophet of God. I know that Christ is His Son, that God is there, that He loves us. I want you guys to have those testimonies too. If you don't, there's never a better time to ask than now. And He's already ready there, willing to listen. He's willing to help you out in any circumstance you're in. He knows you perfectly, He loves you, and He will help you. This mission is a chance for us to pay Him back for all that He's given us, to just pay back a little bit. And the way we do that is by helping out His other children. I know that this mission has changed me as a person, as a disciple of Christ, as a man, and I know that it will change you as well. I encourage you all, invite you all to go on missions, to serve God and to seek this, because it is the greatest blessing I've ever had, to be able to serve others. And of course I've had other blessings much greater, but what I mean is that it's been the most life-changing event I've had so far in my life, and it will change yours as well.
Hey youth of the Tassajara Ward, my name is Elder Ryan Neron. I'm currently serving here in the Germany Berlin mission. I have been out on my mission now for about 22 months, so I've been out for a while. And I'm currently serving in Berlin. I've actually been serving in the city of Berlin for about 18 months. I was in East Berlin, and then I was in the middle, and now I'm in South Berlin, which includes the mission office. I'm down here sitting in the mission office, and I absolutely love it. Berlin's my favorite city in the world. I love the people. I love everything about it. Where you just have people from everywhere, all kinds of different languages. Aside from all the Germans who have been through these historical days in Berlin, so it's a really special place. As far as living conditions and food and all that stuff, it's all very good. German food is really, really good. I love it. As we say, es ist lecker. What do I like most about my mission is a good question. I love the people. Simply said, I love the people, I love the area, I love Germany, I love the language. The German language is the best. But what I love the best about it is going outside every single day. You never know what you're going to expect. I mean, you never know what's going to happen once you leave the door for the day. You could meet incredible people with incredible stories. You can find investigators who are totally ready. You can just also experience things that are totally crazy, that are ridiculous, and make you laugh so hard. You know, you never know. But it's the people here in Germany that are really close to my heart. And I know that I was called here for a reason, to be with these people and interact with these people. we've also had quite a bit of success here. People say that in Germany or in Europe you don't baptize at all, but I've come to learn that that's absolutely not true. We have baptized many people. I had the chance a year ago to baptize an entire German family into the church, who are also going to the temple and making temple covenants. I mean, the field is white, as we say every day, and it really is white here in Germany. And what I love most about my mission is just interacting with these people and watching these people change, because it's priceless. And I'm really grateful for that. With that being said, there's a lot of difficulties being here in Germany. With the success comes a lot of failure. It's a very atheist part of the world, not a lot of religious people, and we get a lot of cold shoulders. We get a lot of people that aren't really happy to talk to us, and a lot of people that are mean. Also, at the beginning of my mission, the language was hard at the beginning, but I got used to it. It's not a problem anymore. Yourselves. Those of you preparing to go on missions, and I hope all of you are preparing to go on missions, because it really is the greatest joy, is to commit yourself. We learn, lose yourself in the work, be dedicated to the gospel. And I think if you can do that, and you can really commit yourself to missionary work and being a missionary because you love the Lord, you will have a fantastic mission. And even though it's hard, all missions are hard. It's the greatest secret of missionary work, but it's totally worth it, and it's the most rewarding thing in the world. I want to close with sharing my testimony of missionary work and serving a mission. It's cliche, but it is really the best 2 years. It's changed me. It's made me better. And I've seen things that you could only see and learn and experience through going through the mission. I've watched people go from cold-hearted and absolutely hating on the gospel to being baptized and going into the temple. That's one of the most special things you can ever experience. It's absolutely priceless. I have been in lessons where you can feel the reality of there being angels in the room. And I've felt the Spirit in ways that have been absolutely unreal. You can literally feel the support of Christ and of Heavenly Father every day, through the good times and the hard times, and I wouldn't trade that for anything else. There's nothing more special than it. There's nothing greater than meeting new people and helping these people come into the gospel, people who look up to you and love the message of Jesus Christ. And when they hear it, they obsess over it, and they want nothing better than it. I give you my testimony that missionary work is the happiest thing in the world, that it is the most rewarding thing in the world, and it is sharing the gospel is the key to being very, very happy in life.
Everybody, it's Elder Orgil. So I'm right now in the Sendai, Japan mission, which is kind of on the northeastern coast of northeastern end of Japan. And it's actually the same mission that my father served in 34 years ago, and my sister served in about 2 years ago. And it's an absolutely amazing opportunity. I've been out for about 6 months. 2 of those months were in the MTC learning the language. And it's amazing. The culture here is very different from the US. Completely different, but it doesn't take too long to adjust. The food's amazing, the people are amazing, the people are so kind and so hardworking, and I absolutely love it. The area I'm in right now is called Ishinomaki, and it was actually one of the areas which was affected the most in the tsunami a couple of years ago. And it's so humbling to hear the stories of the people here. Many of them have lost their entire family, and it's just incredible. But it's such an incredible opportunity, and I absolutely love being here. I'm so blessed to be in the same area that my dad was some 34 years ago, and some of the members still remember him, and it's amazing. And the mission is fantastic, and you see yourselves change so much. I used to be kind of a goofy little kid, and I'm sure a lot of you remember me as kind of that, kind of a goofy guy. I'm still a little goofy, but I've changed and I've grown up and I've matured. I've become so much better than I used to be. And I really have so much more of a testimony now. Although I really wish I'd had that testimony before I started my mission, before I even went in the MTC, because I know I would have gotten so much more from it. So I think one of the biggest things you can do to prepare for your going on a mission would probably be to read the Book of Mormon and to really get to know it. And I didn't read the Book of Mormon all that much before my mission. I didn't really take the opportunity. But the more you know the Book of Mormon, the more you'll have a greater testimony of Joseph Smith, of the restoration of the gospel. And the more you'll be able to preach with power and with convincing authority. And it just changes everything when you really know the Book of Mormon and you really know it to be the Word of God. And you'll have the Spirit so much more in abundance when you really do that. So the number one thing I've seen on my mission that I think I'd call success is my own personal conversion. I've seen a lot of change in myself, and I've seen myself come a lot closer to Christ and kind of develop more of those Christ-like attributes. And it's all been good change. It's all been incredible, and I have so much more joy now and so much more happiness in the gospel. But I think also, besides just that, is seeing others kind of do the same thing, kind of repent and come into Christ and start living those gospel principles and reap the benefits and have the Spirit in their life. And it's fantastic. It fills me with so much joy to see all these people kind of repenting, and I feel like I see miracles every day. It's absolutely incredible.
Hi, this is Sister Emily Smith. I am serving in the Florida Orlando mission, or the FOM, and I'm English speaking, and I have been out for about 9 months. I came to the MTC in June 1st and served for 3 weeks English speaking and got here June 20th. I've had 3 areas so far and almost 9 companions, and it's awesome. I like the people here. I like how diverse it is, but also how you come to see that everyone is just like doing their best here on earth, and nobody really knows what we're doing. And you can really, once you get over that, like you make that realization, get over being awkward about not feeling qualified to talk to people in different circumstances or whatever, you can really relate to people, so that's fun. And I definitely feel like I have made a lot more friends. I really love all the missionaries I've gotten to serve with. I love about my mission experience, I love that I have learned to love people more, and I didn't think that was something that I needed to be taught, or that could be taught. But when you get to represent Jesus Christ and be doing what He has called you to do, like in a very real, literal way, you have to really decide whether you believe your message enough to be doing this, and whether you trust God enough to keep His promise when He says that He'll tell you where to go and what to do and what to say. And that's been a struggle with me, is personal revelation, because I don't feel qualified at all. But that's why I've been saying that something that I realize is nobody is qualified until God calls them to do that, and then qualifies them as they're doing it, because He calls the weak and the simple to do His work. And that's me. So I want to encourage you, if you're thinking about a mission, to definitely pray about it, and give yourself quiet time to listen to the answer, if Heavenly Father wants you to go, then there's someone out there that you can help. And I definitely got to see that in my life, because I never imagined that I would like go and sit by a stranger who's this 30-year-old Haitian man, and he is Catholic and even wanted to be a Catholic priest. And then he, like, when I was just doing what I was supposed to do, just told him about Joseph Smith and the Book of Mormon, he went on to be baptized a month later, because God will use you and He will bless you every single week, even though hard things happen every day. One of the people I taught in my last area, she emails me every week and bears her testimony and tells me how happy she is that I was able to be there to teach her. And that's something that I would never ever give up for anything. And I know that with the special gifts and talents that God has blessed you with, there are people that you can reach in the world. And I also know that the atonement of Jesus Christ is the most powerful thing in the world, and I have only a tiny understanding of that. And it's definitely not even complete knowledge. I have very strong faith and testimony that Jesus Christ is our Savior, and that He loves every single one of His children, of Heavenly Father's children, and that when we rely on Him, there is nothing that we cannot do.
Hello, friends of Vanity.com. This is Ed Whiteman. I am in the Taiwan Taichung mission. I've been in Taiwan for about 7 months, and I like it a lot. It's awesome. It's just, being on a mission is just really cool. No matter if you're in a foreign country or in the US. It takes a while to get used to. It's when you first start your mission, specifically when you get into the mission field, it's really hard to get used to. You love being there, but it's something that's hard to like enjoy for the first part. But it comes, and I love it. You work hard every day. You come home and you're tired, and if you're in Taiwan, you're hot and sweaty because the coldest it gets, specifically in Kaohsiung, where I am, is like 65 degrees, and when it's raining, it's still hot. But it's awesome. I'm not gonna say I loved every second of it, but I'm 100% happy that I made the decision to come out on a mission. It was kind of something I've always planned on doing. It wasn't really a huge decision I had to make, but even if you're on the fence, I will guarantee you that going on a mission, it'll be awesome. You'll love it. One of the best things I've learned is that to not compare yourself to others. On your mission, it's really hard to really measure success. And people try to do it, but it never works. Hey! But it's always kind of just do your best and have faith. Our mission always says 有信心有办法, which means if there's a will, there's a way. But 信心 is faith. Yeah. So, I'm very glad I came out on a mission, and I absolutely have a testimony that missions are God's plan for us to help ourselves as well as other people.
Thy will be done, O Lord, not mine, whether in brightest day or darkest night, and Give me strength to carry on. Whatever comes, thy will